Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Early Stage Commercialization Fund information session. I hope the session will give you a better idea about the program and how it can support your research project. My name is Ding Fan, and as the Venture Service Lead at Invest Nova Scotia, I will be your main contact for the ESCF application. I'm so glad to be able to support on your journey to becoming an entrepreneur. Invest Nova Scotia is a provincial crown corporation with a mission to support businesses in Nova Scotia. From starting up and raising capital to incubation and acceleration, export development and investment attraction, Invest Nova Scotia helps businesses seize opportunities. We support the growth and momentum of Nova Scotia businesses of all sizes, and we welcome businesses from elsewhere to join us here. The Startup Division aims to find, fund, and foster innovative Nova Scotia startups that strive to change the world. Our goal is to help those startups commercialize their technologies and succeed in the global marketplace. We give entrepreneurs access to the world-class incubation facilities, expert advice, and other support to help accelerate their companies. Our target industries are information technology, clean technology, life science, and ocean technology. We target emerging venture-grade technology companies with high growth potential and attractive risk-return prospects. We co-invest with institutional, private sectors, and angel investors from across Canada and beyond the world. Our many acceleration initiatives provide researchers and startups with non-dilutive funding and expert advice they need to get an investment ready. We target emerging venture-grade technology companies with high growth potential and attractive risk-return prospects. We co-invest with institutional, private sectors, and angel investors from across Canada and beyond. Our many acceleration initiatives provide researchers and startups with non-dilutive funding and expert advice they need to get investment ready. For example, researchers who spin out a company may be interested in the accelerator program, or you may be fit. For example, researchers who spin out a company may be interested in the accelerator program, or you may be a fit for Startup Visa, which offers another track of permanent residence status for immigrant entrepreneurs. We also manage 3 incubation facilities. It is more than just a space and infrastructure. It is a community, on-site support, flexible leasing, and credibility. It is what you need to increase success and save money. To receive investment from Invest Nova Scotia, we look for founders who have industry knowledge and management experiences, a $10 billion global market, a high barrier to entry, such as intellectual property, and last but not least, a credible plan to hit key milestones. We use the same lens when selecting ESCF applications, but at a much earlier stage. We don't expect you to have it all figured out yet. We're looking at potentials. Now, let's take a closer look at the ESCF. The purpose of ESCF is to provide support and projects demonstrating readiness to advance a technology that has achieved or is close to achieving a prototype or a proof of concept stage. It should also be approaching market readiness with a possibility of attracting industry partners and/or investment. It should also be approaching market readiness with a possibility of attracting industry partners and/or investment. This means you must be past the discovery or pure research stage. The prospect of generating a new revenue stream must also be apparent. The $50K is non-dilutive, non-repayable funding. Funds can be used to cover up to 100% of a project, and you may also want Funds can be used to cover up to 100% of a project, and you may also leverage this award with other funding programs. Each project duration is limited to 12 months from the date of approval. Eligible costs are limited to labor, such as students and technicians, direct materials and expenses, and business consultings. Patent costs are limited to 10% of the overall budget. Patent costs are limited to 10% of the overall funding request. The program is open to staff and clinicians within university-affiliated hospitals and Nova Scotia universities and colleges faculty members. Applications from graduate students and postdocs will be considered with a faculty member co-applicant. Applicants from graduate students and postdocs will be considered with a faculty member co-applicant. The lead applicant or principal investigator must be the faculty member who holds the research account. There are two phases of ESCF funding. Phase one, first-time projects with technology in initial stage of development and opportunity to Phase one, first-time projects with technology in initial stage of development and opportunity for commercialization identified. Phase two, projects that have identified an opportunity, target markets, and potential revenue stream, have initiated discussion with potential customers, and have established collaboration with a commercial partner. And the commercial partner could be your own spin-out company. ESCF recipients are ineligible for a second phase one with the same technology. However, they may apply for phase two if the project has advanced and meets requirements. We welcome ESCF applicants who might consider licensing their technology, but preference will be given to projects with the potential for a venture-grade spin-out company. We have 2 rounds of ESCF each year, fall and winter. This is the timeline for the winter round in 2023. Successful applicants will receive a letter of support. Successful applicants will receive a letter of award from Invest Nova Scotia. Invest Nova Scotia then transfer funds to your institution, and the finance office at your institution will direct those funds to your research account. As a recipient, you will have 1 year to spend your fund, with the final report being due on April 1st. There will be quarterly check-ins between the award letter date and the final report date. Our ESCF review committee is composed of Invest Nova Scotia staff and our partners. Our ESCF review committee is composed of Invest Nova Scotia staff and our partner at New Brunswick Innovation Fund. We may invite individuals from Invest Nova Scotia's Science and Technology Advisory Council or other external experts as needed. There are 3 evaluation criteria. First, uniqueness and importance of technology. Consideration may include features and benefits, current stage of development, and priority position. Second, commercial significance of technology. Consideration may include description of the market, competitive analysis, and potential for commercial return. Third, commercial readiness of technology. Consideration may include closeness to commercial readiness, qualifications or experiences of the project team, understanding of potential obstacles and alternatives, strength of IP, regulatory and reimbursement strategy, and potential for a venture-grade spin-out company. Some of the application questions, such as market size and target markets, may be new to you. We can help point you to resources to help answer these questions. And remember, you don't have to have it all figured out yet, but it is important. And remember, you don't have to have it all figured out, but it is important to understand the size of the opportunity. All applications will be kept in confidential. All external reviewers will sign an NDA. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to the presentation, and please let us know if you have any questions.